Welcome to my first ever unboxing of anything in my channel. Recently had the opportunity to purchase 3 tabletop role-playing game starter sets. So the box arrived today while I was teaching. Week 6, System Electric 5, represent. So what is a tabletop role-playing game? I might make another video in the future to explain, especially for Malaysians who might not be familiar with the game, how it's played and why people play them. Let's check it out. First of all, there is the Alien Starter Set from Free League Publishing. Then there is the One Ring Second Edition Starter Set, also from Free League Publishing. And last but not least, Star Trek Adventure Starter Set from Modiphius. I do already have some of the core rule books, for example, Alien and Star Trek. I've completed a 10 episode season in a Star Trek Adventures campaign, and I've also ran an Alien one shot recently for my son and my niece during Idul Fitri vacation. But ultimately, even though I do have those core rule books, I would need these as well. The reason is because I also sometimes teach English speaking to my students using these when I have the time. The reason why I believe that tabletop RPGs would be able to help is because they can get ESL learners to acquire the skill in a fun and non-stressful environment, in a setting or a story that the students themselves would be invested in. So it might not be Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, unless they wish to play in that setting, or Star Trek, which is not really well known among younger people in Malaysia. But having these, especially for newcomers to the games, it would be great to have on the table things like pre-generated character sheets, custom dice like the D6, with a face hugger on it for Alien, maps, deck plans, tokens, and all sorts of material that they can, touch and see, tactile things. So let us see what each game has in their boxes. Let's take a look at Star Trek Adventures first. Interior of the box, custom dice, 2 D20s, and 4 damage dice. Starter rules, 24 pages. Some tokens that you can use. You can just punch it out. Red Alert, United Federation of Planets, tokens for your characters, front and back. The Deredex, Warbird, and Klingons. Maps are also given. Star map as well as an interior map. Deck plans of the ship. This looks like a sick bay, maybe. Starter campaign. Oh, it's pretty thick. Star Beyond the Stars. With a Romulan Deredex cruiser on the cover. Last but not least, pre-gens. What's useful about these pre-gen character sheets are that you have reference rules at the back. They are customized to each character. The first officer has the helm and navigation reference. The chief of security has the security oversight and tactical reference, and so forth, and so forth. And a Galaxy class starship, the USS Magellan, with conflict momentum spans at the back. So that's the Star Trek RPG box set. Here we have the Alien RPG starter set. See what's inside. Oh, look at these. Silica gel. Don't eat this, kids. There's also a games catalog from Free League. Everything from, looks like Forbidden Lands on the cover here, to Mort Bog. How do you pronounce this? In the back. Okay. Let's check these out. We have here the Chariot of the Gods campaign. Chariot of the Gods also come with pre-generated characters with their write-ups up front and proper stat block. The truncated rulebook, short version of the rulebook, is also provided. It's also pretty thick at 106 pages, including covers. Look at this. Tokens for various people, aliens, target lock, go dark, power up sensors. You can put these tokens on the map to let people know what you're doing. Might be handy if you have a bunch of people playing and you need to remember what everybody is doing. The map, deck plans of the Cronus, which appears to be the same type of ship that appeared in Prometheus. And on the back or the front, the map of Stars of the Middle Heavens. Cards. So yeah, you can use this for initiative. We also have the two different types of dice for aliens. The regular dice and the stress dice. What they are, we're not going to get into them now. So that there is the alien starter set. Finally, the Wandering starter set. The inner surface of the front cover, the box cover, has rules reference, so you can check this out. Prepare it, place it like a GM screen for you to check. The ubiquitous silica gel for you not to eat. The cards with all the equipments and weapons for you to dole out to your players. The Freely Games catalog, which is like the one in Alien. The Wandering rules, truncated, no doubt. A mini source book for the Shire. Because I think most of this, the area of play for the Wandering second edition is the north of Middle Earth, where the Shire is the lost northern kingdom of Arnor. We also have the pre-generated characters, Drogo Baggins, Esmeralda Took, and Bilbo Baggins. So stats are on one side, while the character write-up is on the other side. There is a booklet with 5 ready-to-play adventures to be used by GMs and players. Last but not least, a double-page map spread. The old northern part of Middle Earth, the lost kingdom of Arnor, and a local map of the Shire with all 4 farthings. And there you have it, all 3 role-playing game starter sets: Star Trek Adventures, Alien the role-playing game, and The Wandering. I cannot wait for classes to be face-to-face again, so at some point I might run one or all of these for my students. Thanks for watching. You don't have to subscribe or anything.